Hello everyone, my name is Josh.
I'm Marissa.
And my name is Ryan. And today we're going to talk about Apple Incorporated and their business from 2011 to 2015. Raise your hands if you guys have an iPhone. Yeah, see, that's a lot of you guys. Apple is huge. It's huge in our everyday life, and their numbers for business definitely support that. Let's take a look at their earnings and stock situation over the last 5 years. Now, 5 years ago, the opening stock price for Apple was $56.77. That's pretty good, but in only the last 5 years, it's climbed all the way up to $111.39. And the driving force behind that is the products. Apple is a consumer electronics company, so the products are what drive their success or their failure. In this case of success, you've got the iPhone, the iPad, and the MacBook. Now, when you look at only 3 products, you have to ask how they can continue to do so well in a technology environment where everything's always changing and we always need something new. Well, they do so well because Apple's able to reinvent their already existing products all the time. In the case of the iPhone, there's been over 6 versions, and fans are so adamant to have all the latest features that they're known to line up outside the store overnight and camp out just to get the latest one on the first day. Similar thing with the iPad. There's 4 different versions, and each one has new stuff like a camera, gyroscope, you name it. In the case of the MacBook, there's a very dramatic evolution where the earliest Mac computers were big, bulky desktops, and now they're very slim laptop computers. Now I'm going to turn it over to Josh, and he's going to discuss more about the company.
So for the earnings per share model, we decided to make an infographic using the CRAP principles. So for the repetition part of CRAP, we decided to just put each one in a circle and make it over and over again, so it'll be very clear what each one means. As far as the contrast goes, we decided to use the green background and the orange for the numbers so that you could clearly see which the numbers are, and white for the numbers of the year. Now, as many of you probably know, earnings per share is just representing of the overall profits of the company relative to the number of shares outstanding. So in 2011, they had 4.01 earnings per share, and it went all the way up to 9.28 in 2015. Now, that is a dramatic, over 100% increase in earnings per share, which is attributed to many of the things Ryan talked about, but also to many different products and services they offer, such as Apple TV, which is just using Hulu or Netflix or HBO Go to watch on your TV, the iTunes, which they've had for such a long time, but they've delved into Apple Music, which is very similar to Spotify, where they let people stream music and they have different artists. But their main artist would be Taylor Swift, who only lets her music be streamed through Apple Music. They also have bought Beats a few years ago, a major upscale headphone provider. Now, some stats about Apple is they have over 115,000 employees, which shows they are a huge job creator in the United States and abroad. They sell over 340,000 iPhones per day, and they have over 470 retail stores in 17 countries, which shows that they are not just huge domestically, but they are huge abroad as well. Now, Marissa's going to talk about the annual sales growth.
Okay, so Apple's annual sales from 2011 to 2015 have grown steadily, as you can see from the graph. So in 2011, they were about 108 million, and in 2015, it went all the way up to 230 million. So it's almost double, which is really impressive for a company to be able to do. And their most recent quarterly sales were $75.54 million. So Apple's brand worth is $118.9 billion, which makes it the most valuable company in the world today, and they've been able to achieve this because of what they can offer. As Josh and Ryan have said, they give their customers great quality products and services, so the customers keep coming back year after year, and that's how their sales have continued to grow. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys learned a little bit more about this.